My people agree to now. Today we want to talk about living expenses in Nigeria. My name na Comfort.
Na Marvelous Mark.
And welcome to the Diaspora Project.
So today now, as we talk about living expenses, wetin be your own view on top this matter?
To live for Nigeria now dey very expensive because you go wake up today, something wey be say you buy yesterday, you go buy market today, you go see say they don add money something. So now here people no dey make list enter market again. If you wan go market, you just need to go with wetin you get for pocket, and with the mindset say wetin you fit buy, wetin your pocket go fit buy, na wetin you go buy. Because even if you carry 10,000 naira enter market, my sister, 10,000 naira now to cook full pot of soup for the current economy na e no easy o. So it's really difficult when it comes to living expenses in Nigeria as a whole, because it's not easy. People dey suffer. Like the video we make the last time about the afan soup, the money we took to the market was 11,000, and you could see that nothing came out of that stuff that we bought, because that money couldn't afford a lot. But before, if you carry 10,000 naira enter market, you be big madam now. You be big madam. So it's not easy. It's not easy. I swear, it's not easy.
I think that's where inflation comes in. Inflation of our goods, and then deflation of our currency, because our currency don't reduce value like pata. The value has really dropped. I can see from like 2 years ago to now, our currency price has really dropped. So now if you tell us like whether some states they get different varies of prices of goods from this our state here.
Yes, in Nigeria as a whole, when you go to any state where you go, you get waiting cheap there. As like, let's use Calabar and Jos as a case study here.
Yes.
So when you go to Jos, you go feel tomatoes they cheap. You go see strawberries, all those things they cheap. But when you come to Calabar, you go see say those things they very expensive here because they bring them from the north.
Yes.
So when you go to the north now, you get vegetables are expensive there. Like in Calabar here, crayfish are cheaper here, because like the last time I asked of a paint rubber, they say 9,000, 10,000, 8,000. It depends how you price. So you cannot price like this. It depends on the state of wetin, because every state get wetin they specialize in producing and in farming. So now they so me I go talk am like that.
I think it's because of, let's say now, because of transportation. Because imagine say you want sell goods of like 3,000 naira, you buy them from one particular place 3,000 naira. If you add your transportation, you go make them high. So I think it's because of transportation bringing it from Jos down here. That's what is making them add prices. That's what is leading to inflation of our goods prices. And then our currency self determines it, because if you order things from outside now coming down here, you're ordering in dollar, and I mean dollar is actually very high compared to naira. So I think that's where inflation is. It's just our currency is reducing. It's depreciating. That's what's happening.
For waiting, when you just talk about transportation are the big factor of, because now to me now transportation now they make all those things expensive.
Yes.
Because like transporting like goods from one state to the other, you go they pay for road, all those people where they collect those tax for road, you go they pay, and the price of fuel too is very expensive. So before they go put all those things together now, they have to make their own gains.
Exactly, because I mean every business is out to look for gain. So you cannot tell me that I am buying a particular price, paying this particular tax, paying for fuel, and I will not add my own money. So this is what is making most of these prices go high. So I think I now understand when you mean by Jos and Calabar their prices varies because of transportation. Transportation is a major matter that needs to be actually tackled in Nigeria.
Yeah, you are right, transportation, because even within, like for instance now, if you want to travel now, before you go enter from Abuja come Calabar 8,000 naira.
Yes,
but now here is 47,000.
Imagine.
So you see where the issue now, why I say transportation now wetin be the major problem of all those things. Because even when you enter market, when you go say why this thing cost like this, they will say madam, the transport no be for here, and wetin wey be say they pay for road, they add everything to those things.
Yeah.
So my people, e no easy. Make the government just try look into all those things and try to find lasting solution to all this problem, because we dey suffer. Like most people like now in Calabar here, they are students. And another issue again wey dey pain me well well na this house rent issue, because landlord go just wake up in the morning just dey add price. No be say they go renew the house, no be say
it's adding anything, it's not
they go just dey add price just like that. Imagine when you are paying 150,000, landlord go come say him don add am to 200,000 because landlord they don add and they don hold meeting. E no make sense.
I mean, accommodation is actually a very big problem. Now very big problem wey we get, because most times now what they are even doing is, depending on the location, depending on the price, you can just see a one bedroom apartment now with just maybe a toilet nearby and a kitchen. They can tell you for over 350 depending on the location, and you can go inside and they'll tell you 120. So I think now house rent is now a major issue that is actually holding down a lot of Nigerians, because how can you tell me that because of the particular location this house is, that's a particular price, and you're not telling me that a house I can get for as low as 120 I'll be getting for 400k just because of the location? So house rent is actually a lot of, you cannot expect a student to be paying 400k for house. It's very unreasonable. So I think house rent is a major problem. It needs to be tackled, as well as transportation.
Those landlords, they no be all the
landlords. They no a pity person,
because you go see person wey be say na one single room, one no say safe corner, landlord go dey collect 130, like for student area wey be say the house is not even well equipped. So
you're speaking of wanted. I've seen a lot of people, like I have a lot of people I've seen that are paying over 250,000 for just a one bedroom apartment. Even not even one bedroom, let's say a single room, people are paying 250. They are there. So it's actually very unreasonable from these landlords charging, and I don't really blame the landlords, because landlords now are feeling like they want to gain their own money. I mean, they're paying fuel for their own cars, they're paying a lot of things, they're going to the market to buy things, and the cost of those things are attracting them to change the prices of their houses, because they want to gain a lot of money. So if it can be tackled from the roots, I think the root of all this our problem now is fuel. That is the rule, because even vegetable now, you go market, you want buy vegetable, tell you transport. I bet how transport take affect vegetable.
Transport affect vegetable, no? Like those, like let's use ugu as an example now. Those ugu now, you get wetin the water where they take pump am, they buy fuel to put for the machine.
Exactly.
So they buy fuel to put for the machine where they take pump am. So all those things, when you look around, you will not really blame the farmers, you will not blame the people, but and we that we are buying too, it's not easy. I mean, so it's not just easy for all the sizes everywhere. So now how government will try look into this,
most of these things,
to
yes,
help people like this, because many people now, even where to put their head, say they don't get.
You see a lot of people being homeless because they don't have places to sleep. They cannot even get good meals for themselves, because meals are actually very expensive. Speaking of meals, if you go to a restaurant now, to get a very good plate of food, you have to pay at least 7k. It's not exaggeration. Except you're going to Mama Put. And Mama Put, if you guys hold like 5k to get better meal, it's actually very wrong, because before I can see we were using 500. What am I saying? 500 is too much. We're using 250 to buy food. We're using 250. We're paying 30 naira for transport. And but now see, I think fuel is a major issue that needs to be tackled in Nigeria. Our government, we need to tackle fuel issue. You need to tackle it, because it's really affecting us, the citizens.
Yeah, they say 30 naira, 50 naira now. One pure now is 15 naira. So what are you talking about?
What? You need 15 naira, so when you're the you cannot use it. You cannot use it.
50 naira cannot afford anything.
I'm telling you.
Like one chewing-gum is 15 naira.
I'm telling you.
All those things.
Now moving on now. Let's move to migration now. Because of most of these things that happen, you see all of our citizens, which will help us. They're not moving to other countries now for better purpose and better life. And this is really affecting us, because people that should have helped us to even move our country, to grow our country, now they make one statement that youth are the leaders of tomorrow, right? But our youths are don't run. They don't carry yourself front. Even me, I go plan to run, because this country, if our governments are not planning to make us grow further, we are going to run away from this country. Everybody is looking for something that will make them better. And you see now, most of us now are going back to outside to get better things. If our government can make these things affordable for us here in this country, we are not going to run away, and it's going to make our country grow better.
you no go run anywhere. Shall make I just tell you that
Me-
you know they go anywhere because if we dey run like that, now who go come solve the wahala?
Exactly.
So we just have to plead with the government to hear the cry of the people of the masses, because it no just easy, and this thing it no clear, because when a child, let's say students now, you don't have a roof over your head, you will go to school, you don't have meal. Imagine garri that it was a poor man food,
Yes.
as they call it.
Now na rich man pikin food.
Rich man pikin food now, because garri now is 3,000 naira per
I'm
person.
telling you.
So in some places they'll tell you 3,500. So like a half pint of beans, the last time I went to the market they said 3,000. So all those things, when you calculate all those things, to even eat food, better food now, my dear, na too e hard, e no easy. So my people, una don hear am now. So make una stay tuned for our next episode. So we go dey bring una tori like this, so that we go find way how to fix this wahala, because we need help. Una wey dey outside for obodo oyibo, make una dey help us too. Una voice too is needed. We wey dey here too, we go dey do our own too, small small. We thank una well for the support wey be say una dey show us. Thank you.
And thank you for watching. So if you are just watching our videos for the first time, don't forget to like, comment, share, and also subscribe to our channel. And for our viewers, we love you so much. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, to share, and also comment under it. We need all your support we can get. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.